What's up, guys? How are you? It's been almost a week now since I've gotten to play a little bit. Um, the last episode we finished, or I guess the last play through, we finished Clair Obscure Expedition 33 over the weekend, and I got the Nintendo Switch too. So there's been a lot of things that has kind of taken up my time the last few days that I haven't been able to get back into my other playthroughs. But yeah, so I finished Clair Obscure, and I wanted to make sure I got the review out for that before I moved on to the next story or the next game. And so I wanted to do that. So that's what I did. If you haven't checked it out, I think I did. It's a fairly good review, in my humble opinion. And if you're interested in that kind of stuff, I'd implore you to check that out. Let me know what you think of it. If I could be better in certain things, I'd love to hear that. But I need to get a better teleprompter or way to do it, because I do notice that I read a little bit too much. But yeah, so I did that. And then Nintendo Switch came out, and I've been playing that a little bit with my wife as well. So we got Mario Party and Mario Kart, and we're playing that a little bit. So there's just been some things that take up my time, and I haven't been able to get into the next part of the episode. And like I said at the end of Clair Obscure, if you watch that, the next chapter, or I guess return, is going to be bouncing back between Avowed and Oblivion, which is going to be an interesting combo because they're very, cut from the same cloth kind of concept. So we're going to hop back into Avowed today, but and something, and also the Xbox showcase was on Sunday, and that was pretty solid. And I've been thinking about it all week long, and a franchise that I have never finished a game of. I've played them a lot. I've played a lot of them majority of the way through, just never finished them, is the Final Fantasy franchise. And I learned on Sunday that it is possible now to play every single Final Fantasy game on the Xbox, which I find really fascinating. So I think what I want to do after I finish these next two playthroughs, I'll start a Final Fantasy playthrough, and I'll just go from the first one to second, third, fourth, and just kind of keep going until I finish until 7, because when 7 drops, I'm gonna, like I did with Clair Obscure, I'm gonna drop everything and play 7, because I've been wanting to play that for years now. I was gonna save money for it on my PlayStation, but now I don't have to, because it's coming to Game Pass. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'll bounce back and forth between games. So I'll do it like I'm doing with Avowed and Oblivion right now. So I'll play a Final Fantasy, and then I'll play another game, and kind of bounce back and forth between those two. So should be fun. I'm excited to explore that and kind of go through time as well, because the first Final Fantasy game is pretty old, but it is only like 9 hours long. So it's something I could probably get through in a week or a week or two. So, but yeah, I'm curious what it's going to be like and all that. So without further ado, I've kind of about almost 4 minutes in and haven't really gotten to the games yet. We're going to hop back into... Interesting, it's Series X and S enhanced. We're going to hop back into Avowed here. Now, it's been a minute since I played. Now we're about 14 hours, as you just saw there on the screen. 14 hours into this. And I think we are about to finish the second map. I'm kind of glad that I took that month and a half break from Avowed, because I was really starting to rush this story. And if you remember, also, I'm playing on the hardest difficulty for the very first time. So I gotta remember all my deaths. Where did I end off with? And just so you know, I don't have 2 monitors, so like I have to bounce between my actual screen HDMI to my Streamlabs one. So we've died 56 times. One day I'll get a second computer screen, but until this channel kind of starts taking off the way I want it to, and I can justify it, then I will. Looks like I was about to take out some bounties. Are these tough bounties? Now I have to remember how to fight. Like I have this one and I have this sword.
Right behind you.
I remember it's okay. I don't have to wait. Let's fight these guys because I need to remember. Hi, buddy. It's been a minute. My controls are a little not as fluid as I'd wanted them to be. I also have 2 people now. That's right. Well, I've had 2 people, but I have her now, and she heals, if I remember correctly. Man, I am so... that's what I'm looking for. I am out of my element. It's probably good that I fought that. It feels like the camera feels tight that I remember. I don't know why, but it does. Awakened wood. I think those are materials, level up materials. Alright, let's see where we're at. So go over here. I'm wanting to go here. Yeah, so the last time I played this, I was really kind of just wanting to get through the main story. And I was kind of rushing through this part. And it's hard to rush through when you're playing Path of the Damned because because I need to get as much leveling up as possible. And when I skip through things, it makes it those battles that I have to go up against a lot more challenging. It's kind of fun to play this too because this is the year of Obsidian, and there is going to be the Outer Worlds playthrough on this channel in a few months. It's probably my most anticipated game for the rest of the year. I'm a big Outer Worlds 1 fan, and I'm really excited to get back into it. This one isn't as good as the Outer Worlds. That's something I do notice so far. Is that it's just, I mean, it's fine, but it's not anything. It hasn't drawn me in as much as the Outer Worlds, and I think it might be just because of the I'm more of a sci-fi guy than fantasy in video games. I like sci-fi a lot more. Now, can I just sneak past these guys? I don't necessarily want to fight them. What the heck was that? I wasn't seeing something there, was I? I swear I saw.
As a child, I was told to stay away from this place.
So it looks like Oh, the Earth Blights. Okay, that's what I need to fight. I need to get the upper hand bow. It doesn't like me too much. What? Oh shoot, I need to fetch. Yeah, I see that lady. Jatta. I'm dead. Alright. First death. First death. Nuts. That was supposed to be easier. And not so much so. Let's see. I'm gonna check this one thing for my wife real fast, and then we'll continue. Alright. Probably should use some of... Let's use some of our bombs. Might as well use these while I got them, right? Looks like he's gonna die soon. That's good. Good heavens, I keep pushing the wrong button. Hey, rude. Run. Ah, fetch me. So the little tougher than I thought.
As a child, I was told to stay away from this place.
Okay. For that, I think Marius had some too. Do that one. Is there another one? Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. I like that strategy there, taking out the big guy first.
Right behind you.
Oh crap. Oh heavens, run! I died twice. That shit. 3 times. I just don't know if I'm good enough for that. But I have to. I have to be better. Ah, the frustrations. I remember now.
As a child, I was told to stay away from this place.
Got eyes on something?
Can I stay back here and like...
Seek. Seek. Beyond seek. Seek.
I think I really only need to kill this dude though.
Seek. Beyond seek.
Gosh dang it. Like I said, I only really need to beat that guy.
Beyond seek.
Oh shoot. Hello.
to offend.
Leave me alone. There's no way I'm beating those guys in there. Be gone. Shoo shoo. Go back to where you came from. Nice. Jetta, will you heal me then?
Quiet as a song.
Oh wait, they're searching for me now. That's why. Let's save it here, huh? Probably as close as I'm getting to this. Forgot I eat things too. Why are they just hanging out right there?
Seek. Beyond seek. And raw. Seek.
Huzzah! We beat it by avoiding everything. Nice work. Let's go grab that. Primal wind. I wonder if there's anything else in here. Gun. Iron mace. I mean, I could break that stuff down. Let's grab those. Okay. Alright, so now we can go finish that bounty off. What is this? Travel to Neku. Ah, yeah, this is Jata stuff. This Kanishi. What's it called? What ancient soil? Is that one of the start? Oh, it's one main story. Okay. Let's go turn our quest in, our bounty, and then we will look for the next thing. Let's update before I forget. Let's update this. So we are at 59, I believe. We died 3 times there. 3 times. It's funny coming back to Avowed because Avowed was the first game that I stopped streaming on. So I streamed pretty much my whole playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And then when I started playing Avowed, people kind of got annoyed with how poor the game looked when I was streaming. So decided to hold off streaming until I'm capable of doing it better on a more powerful PC. Right now I can only really just record at 1080 and 60 frames.
Welcome back. You are here to collect a bounty, huh?
I have a bounty.
Whose death am I recording? From the depths of my soul, I thank you. May their poor souls find peace in their rest. Perfecto. Return.
Oh, 106. I was hoping that would get me up a level. Whatever. Okay. What did I just do? Yeah, I unclick my wand. Smart move. Locate the gravesite swamp. Looks like that's one I could do, probably. Alright, is this nature versus nurture? Investigate this. Alright, well, we can go there. Looks like there's two of them that we could do. Those side quests right there. Side quests. Kind of want to go to speak to Jutta though. Let's go speak to her first.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An Animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an Animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone. It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own. Good, because I have a lot of research to do. And this could take a while. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous?
Just a little bit.
A little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready.
What are the
I
other
hope
things?
so, anyway. What do you want to know? I suppose you deserve to know, after what I put you through.
Right, she turned her parents
My
into
mother
like
wanted to
trees.
expand Fior's agriculture. Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't ambitious enough. She wanted to feed the world. She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip. Turn the living lands into a garden. Anything's possible, but there are significant problems to overcome. After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was impatient to get started. After all, whoever controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand. My father thought so too. Emerald Stair was just the beginning to her. My father thought she was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much, and there was so little time to achieve it. Theoretically, her plan should have worked. But the living lands had other ideas. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with reality. Everything went wrong. No. To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence. But neither was the experiment. My mother transgressed on nature, on existence itself. Still, I don't understand what went wrong. When I do, then I can finish her work. I was 17. That makes it...
30.
God,
Hey,
has it been
30.
13 years already. After they died, I wouldn't go near a lab. It was ages before Kolichi got me to crack open a book. I have a lot of catching up to do in my studies. Need to make up for lost time. I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had something to do with it. It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. If I'm right, that means it's been here a long time, or the forces behind it. Don't worry. I've lived with it for a while now. I thought my family's research could help Emerald Stair. That it could banish the Dream Scourge from our lands. Of course, Vidaro wouldn't even give me a chance. He was afraid of history repeating itself. Still, I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change Animancy as we know it. And something tells me I'm close to a breakthrough. Closer than my mother ever got. Good question. The idea of finishing my parents' work gives me a warm feeling. But do I want it? I know I've got one lifetime, and I want to do something with it.
You have lived before, and with any luck, you'll live again.
How encouraging. This is the one life where I am Giada Castel, Animancer extraordinaire. In the next life, I could be an idiotic tree. I have an obligation to use the time I have. No Animancer has engineered an ecosystem before. Maybe, with a little luck, I could be the first. That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Casto led the Valian trading company in
I want to get to
Deadfall
know these
archipelago.
characters.
Among other things, he invested in the future of Animancy, and apparently he had interests here. I hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated with speculation, corruption, and whatever else happened in the Deadfire. We have enough problems already. Afraid not. Some say Castle is... You know how it is. Anytime. Whether or...
Alright, I think it's good.
Thanks for talking.
You're welcome. Okay, looks like she has more to say. Let's talk to
Envoy?
Smartest.
Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject. Oh, good. Let's have it. Because it's not that interesting, really, so why pry? Wouldn't you rather your will... Maybe, maybe not. Isn't it enough? Ha! Not without a sharp blade or a barrel of Wodak, you won't. When I was a child in Solace, a warden... Later, I was usually part of a small patrol. Maybe we'd make sure the Xaurip turns out up. Well, good. Maybe show your appreciation by making... Anyway, what do you need? Pleasant dreams.
Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsli reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but to her it's everything.
You weren't around for that. What are you talking
When you
about?
consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground. She's very special to me. Don't let her size fool you. On the inside, Yatsli stands as tall as a mountain. One of these days, she's going to change the world, shake things up, and I'll be at her side, grinning like a fool. Anyway, thanks again. What are you... Not before I've done some reading.
So we're gonna break this down. Break that down. We're gonna break that down. I think that means that it's equipped, right? So it's pretty solid. Hardwood branch is what I need. I can level up this though.
I hope no one minds.
Okay, I want to go here. Five minutes till 9 o'clock. Let's save. Don't necessarily know what I'm going to be walking into here. Okay. Oh, fetch. What am I walking into?
Remember, they won't attack us. That is, unless you give them a reason.
Are they friendly?
Let's have a look in that cave. Up there on the cliff.
Interesting. I guess we'll go there. Whatever. See if I can get to the cave, and I'll probably have to end there. So, okay, we're gonna have to end there, guys. Shorter episode, I know, but did my bearings a little bit. I like this game. It's gonna be interesting getting back into these other games after finishing Clair Obscur, just because Clair Obscur is just an amazing game, and yeah, so come full screen. Appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, we'll probably jump back into Oblivion next episode, but I appreciate you watching. It means a lot, and take care. Thanks guys so much.